is where the Bridges of Hope came up with that.
Right.
The 12-step program, and it's powerful. It's spiritual based.
It basically the 12 steps gives the person a guideline.
Yeah,
to help them get their life back in order.
Well, most of us addicts are totally dishonest to ourselves, and
you lie to yourself and to everybody else.
Yeah, and our program enables these folks that are emotionally challenged, hadn't grown up yet. We're in a society today where it's sound bites and give kids more and this, that, and the other, and we got a bunch of derelicts walking around out there using drugs, and they don't even know it. They don't even know they're sick.
Right.
And trouble gets us to this program. Trouble got me to this program.
Well, you got to hit rock bottom.
Yeah,
they say.
I've been in this program for 36 years, and rock bottom, ego deflation at depth. The ego has to be deflated, and it has to be continually deflated, because that's the human malady, is the ego, and that's a different show altogether. But the ego drives this program here. It drives humanity in general, and we're trapped in the ego.
You know, and something that some people might not understand is that when it comes to a 12-step program, it's not just for the person with the addictive personality. It's for the people in their lives, their family and their real close friends, their spouses and whatever. The 12-step program is for them too, because those people are what can very easily become what's known as enablers.
Right.
You know, they
are enablers. They don't become that. They are enablers.
Yeah.
And we have a program for them too. We have a program for them too. But a lot of folks that seems to say, well, if they take care of their addiction, our family's going to be all right. But the family's torn up, and it has to heal.
The addiction affects the family as well as just the person.
That's correct. But if the family don't heal emotionally, the family probably won't stay together.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of that over the years.
Oh, sure.
People say, well, if my husband gets all right with this problem he's got, I'm going to be okay. Our family's going to, but not. But because the stuff is so deep and so many.
There's so many wounds that come out with an addiction that people need to learn to let those wounds heal within their family.
Exactly.
So,
and it takes time.
Oh, yes, it does.
Time's a healer.
George, I've been talking about before you came on the program. And, of course, you and I, you know, being the fact you're married to my mom, we've had several detailed conversations, and this man gets very irritated with me.
Confrontational.
Everybody gets irritated with you, okay?
Confrontational. But, you know, talking about the Bridges of Hope, and I said, you know, even here it says residential alcohol and drug addiction rehabilitation. But as you brought up, Brad, and it's very well, George, you brought up, and then Brad touched on it as well. We're not just talking about drug or alcohol addiction, but all kind of different addictions out there that people don't even realize.
That's right. The sleep is real deep, and we can be in an addiction, and we'll point our fingers to that fellow over there. He's picking his nose, and I'm watching him. So what am I? I'm judging him. So that's an addiction. Judgment is an addiction, although we don't treat people for that. But I understand there's 50 or 60 programs in the U.S. now that uses the 12-step program. Help families and help individuals.
Have you noticed in the Bridges of Hope, of course, it was started what year that you built the first facility?
Well, we started on an old farm out in the country. All of them are out in the country. It's country living. We have water, lakes.
Can we say the areas that they're in? I mean, not the address. Can we say the area like Homerville and
Waycross, Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia, in that area? We have one in Eastman, or right outside Eastman, called Chauncey, right close to Telfair County. Then we're up in Louisville, in Rennes, Georgia, right out of Augusta. We have one there. And the last one we've just built is right outside of Glenwood. It's all out in the country. Each one of them has a particular spot. And it's where people can clear their heads and not, they can't watch television there, very little, and they don't listen to radio. we have to kind of brainwash them. It's a brainwashing process.
Well,
That
if you
makes
don't
them
have
change.
those other distractions, you have a chance to turn within yourself and help heal yourself without having the distraction of reality television and the local news and the national news and all that. Those things are a distraction to a lot of people.
And there are no cell phones or stuff like that. And basically, for the first 30 days of the program, the contact with the outside world, other than the other people in the program and the people that work on the staff of the Bridges of Hope, the contact with the outside world the first 30 days is pretty much gone.
It's over. That's right. First 30 days, no contact.
All right. Well, I tell you. Hang on.